Hebraist or my Hebraist and all of the Caucasian, Arab girls, all of the white ethnic girls whom I started converting them to Hebraist since 1965, 5725 calendar for Hebraist era, to whom I am married since 1966, 5726 calendar, 5 Hebraist era, whom I knew, I disvirgin, I consummated married to in 1977, 5737 Hebrew calendar, 16 Hebraist era, and Genesis chapter 4, verse 1, 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1 through 4. My white sheep of my divine vision, 1993-94, 57-53, 54, Hebrew calendar, 32-33, Hebraist era, whose Hebraist conversion I made permanent by defeating all of the old religious, business, economics, political, as well as science leaders in my debate 2005-2007, 57-65-67, Hebrew calendar, 44-46 Hebraist era, whom I named Pemstrojdew Adgehs, and Genesis chapter 3, verse 20, because they are my Eves, and I am your righteous Adam of Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. So Hebraist, I'll teach you a Hebraist lesson. It's about swindlers. A swindler is a person who gains things by deceit, fraud, crime, illegitimate means. And there are economic swindlers, political swindlers, religious swindlers, technological swindlers, medical swindlers, educational swindlers, and so on. The economic swindlers, such as Enron, WorldCom, and so on, who scammed investors billions of dollars. Yeah, I think you're aware of the news, which was broadcasted in the time of their investigation. There are many companies into such type of scam, swindlers. The economic swindlers I experienced, I faced, are the young as well as the old youngsters. While I'm in my garden field by Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, my car door was broken, and I called the locksmiths to fix it. And when they came to repair, they saw the door and just worked for about some minutes or hour, for 1 hour. And then they didn't repair it. They said it was Friday. They said they would come and finish repairing Monday. So I said, I will pay you Monday when you finish the work. But they said, you don't trust us, we don't trust you. But what if you call another person and get it repaired? You have to pay us the money. So I gave them advance payment, a check. Then they took the check and they disappeared. I had their phone number and the receipt. I called. We'll come and repair, we'll come. But 2 weeks passed by, 3 weeks. At the time, I concluded they are swindlers. So I took it to court. I sued them in court and I took my money back. I took my money away. They attempted to swindle. Political swindlers I'm aware of is, one of them is Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was a communist dreamer, political crime instigator, crime factory, who advocates breaking the law in accomplishing a political change, not trustworthy for public office. An atheistic communist crafted in communist disinformation, who was disguising with a mask of religion. I'm not framing Martin King. I'm not a framer, I don't frame any. I'm a righteous man. You can learn about it. There is a concrete evidence which proves you, as I stated, Martin King was so. Martin King was a communist. And access to the Rastatos, he couldn't they click on, you should be aware of. They click on, communist Martin Luther King, most Americans are not aware of, and don't get it in there. The other swindler is Lincoln, who was the president of the United States in the 1800s. And Lincoln had been consulting with a witch in making, in taking any action, governmental action. Yet, Lincoln disguised as a religious person to the religious Americans. Lincoln was a swindler. It is said to me, this is Lincoln who got the sentence on the dollar written, "In God we trust." So a professional swindler disguising for the religious as religious, but the God of Israel have said in Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 9 to 14, "There shall not be any person among you who consults the heavenly spirits, or a witch or ransom, practice our own practice." And as the God of Israel have said it, Newton has driven out about practice nations and inherited my Hebrew forefathers their lands, as noted in Joshua chapter 21, verse 43 through 45. So Lincoln was a swindler. The other is Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon, the image of Richard Nixon was a person who has taken oath of office to uphold and defend the United States Constitution and the rule of law. To uphold rule of law. But the reality is, in reality, Nixon was a criminal, a residue of society, who threatened American democracy and the rule of law. It is noted, Nixon is the person who orchestrated the Watergate break-in. The other is Obama. Obama is a swindler because Obama is a columnist who infiltrated the Democratic Party as well as the capitalist American government, disguising as a Democrat. Watch the video I have uploaded. Oust Communist Obama from public office. Oust Communist Obama from public office. Watch it. The other person, swindler I observed, is Rush Limbaugh, who is the favorite of the Republican Party, and who is favored by, who is supported by many Republican Party members. And in before I formed our Heroes Party, which was at the time I named the Red Indo-Capitalist American Party, I am the Red. The red is the American man, the white, you, my brothers. And before I formed it, I was listening to Rush Limbaugh radio. And one day I caught Rush Limbaugh saying, brainwashing the left-wingers as they brainwash us. So I said, how dare leaders don't brainwash. It is residues of society, criminals who brainwash. Leaders stand in public, reason out genuinely and persuade the public and defeat their opponents. But if it is brainwashing, it is just another communism masked with capitalist terminologies. And I said, Rush Limbaugh, go ahead. And I started writing our Hebraist Party policies. Of course, at the time, I have inspirational verses from for forming our Hebraist Party, which I named it at the time, Red Indo-Capitalist Party. For example, Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6 through 8, Mark chapter 12, verse 28, so on. And Rush Limbaugh is a swindler. The other swindler I am aware of is the campaign manager who had been a campaign manager for Bush in year 2000. She infiltrated Bush campaign, so based on my knowledge, and she gave the campaign schedule of Bush to Gore, the opponent. That's an infiltrator. She's an infiltrator, a swindler. In terms of religion, it is supposed religious ministers are persons who teach the truth about God, the good ways of God, eternal life and so on. But many are instead satanic persons. There are so-called religious persons who have masked demonic, who worship demonic spirits, African demonic spirits and so on. Masked whom they mask the demonic spirits they worship as Jesus, God, saint, angel, and so on. And so other new persons may not be aware it is demonic spirit they are worshipping. And they practice our practice. Many so-called religious persons practice, so-called religious ministers practice abominable practice which God has prohibited. So I have uploaded a Hebraist lesson video, Ministers of Abomination. It is very prominent, you watch it, very prominent, Ministers of Abomination. And swindlers in terms of religion, I experienced, I fought on the black homosexual Calvinists who were disguised in the mask of religion, who named themselves saints, as well as white-skinned Calvinist Merfikers who were affiliated to Children Baptist Church, who called themselves religious persons. But all of them are homosexual, all of them practice abominable practice. And the blacks, I fought them by the Senate parking in 1990, as I was a newcomer to the United States, and in the city of Washington, D.C.